Hola, this is my Barb. I'm just going to jump straight into it. I have, first of all, I take cleave instead of rend. Most people take rend. Well, I won't say most, it's like an even thing. A lot of people take frenzy. Loads of people take frenzy. But I take cleave because it gets you fury faster, I feel. Because this is my farming build. And you get a lot of, like, mobs, loads bunched together. So if you ever like run dry on fury, then you can just quick cleave, loads of fury. Whirlwind, obviously we know why you have whirlwind. What I want to say about whirlwind is I always use dust devils instead of wind shear, but I'm using wind shear because I forgot to change back when I was messing around and I already have an F1 valve. So now we have sprint. Obviously run like the wild, no brainer. You keep, if you don't know why you have sprint, you keep it up as a buff every 3 seconds it falls off. You keep it up while you're fighting and little tornadoes will come around, kill everybody. That and dust devils together absolutely owns everything. Next we have battle rage, or marauder's rage. It's the only one. We know why we have battle rage. You have to keep it up, she buff. Overpower. You take momentum because you don't ever want to use cleave, but you only use cleave if you run dry, and sometimes I do, so that's why I take it as like a bit of a in case. You use overpower halfway through fights, I'd imagine, like when you're running dry on fury, but boost it right back up. Wrath of the Berserker, it's your god mode. You take insanity because 100% more damage. Wait, what?
God mode is best.
Yeah, these are all obvious. Weapons master, animosity, and ruthlessness. Okay, my gear. This is the good bit because I've been upgrading a lot recently. Like, wait, let me just go and hit a box or something real quick. Then I can show you my actual damage with my buff on. There we go. If I put on my Andes, it's 126, but I like my Mempo of Twilight a lot more. Go away. Hit you in the face. So, start with my weapon. I have a Scorn. It's not fantastic, but without having to pay like 3 million gold, it's as good as it's gonna get. Because I don't really have that much gold. I had 10 million earlier on, but I've been doing a lot of upgrading today, because before I was total glass cannon and only had 110k, so I've upgraded my damage and my resistances are a lot better. They're about 800-ish when I have impunity on, but I prefer my farming build. My crit hit damage is for 6.8, which is nice, and crit hit chance at 31.50. So yep, Scorn. Boots next. I took these because they was like, well, 100k, really cheap, and basically resistance strength. It's the best stuff. You want them two as your priority. I was really low on resistance, so I got these. A bit of extra stuff on there. Dexterity equals dodge. Arcane resistance. You know, it's just extra stuff. Depth diggers for my legs. You can get better legs, but because I only had a 10 million budget, I make it sound dead horrible. It's not that bad really, 10 million, but you know, if you have, like, if you're a nerd and you have about 6 gazillion gold, then you can get all of the amazing stuff like the best in slot gear. But these are really good. Extra gold and magic find. First of all, they're both amazing for farming because you get so much more gear. Just, it makes a big difference. Armor. In this game, in other games it doesn't, but in this game, Diablo 3, armor equals mitigation. It's just, it reduces damage from everything, armor. Resistance 77, the max is 80, so they're good. I don't know if it's 80 or 90, can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's 80. Resistance 77, pretty close. I think you can get up to 200 strength on these pants, so 182 ain't too bad. Ring 1. Wait, what?
The more strength is better because when I get a bonus, I need to keep it in.
Okay. First ring, the Demolisher. It's terrible, this ring. I've only got it because it's got strength. Strength's good. Yeah, I think I've never really seen a ring with more than 150 strength. Generally, they're around 70 to 130 rings. 120 actually, not 130. Generally that's about how much they are, so 71 sucks to be honest, but yeah, there you go. 71 strength, attack speed, just damage really, innit? Each hit adds even nearly 200 life. It's 195, but yeah, like rounded up. And crit hit damage, just more damage, and there's a bit of thorns on there and stuff, but yeah, it's got some pretty damn neat stats. They're not all like high and stuff, but you know, at least it's got some of it. Next ring, this first of all, this is important and it's quite underrated, but reduces duration of control impairing effects. It's very important, it's very good. Crit hit damage, obviously, it's quite, for a ring that's quite a lot. Poison resistance, vitality, good, it's quite high vitality. It's got quite good strength and a bit of dexterity, so it's a bit more dodge. Go to belt. I've got any Immortal Kings. Oh, I had to. I wanted to get 2 of the set for the 60 to resist. I just wanted to get that, so what better than the belt, really? You can get the, I think I got the belt and the chest, yeah. Belt and the chest are my 2 favourite bits, because the chest, it's got a lot of good stats on, and the belt, it's just, you know, it's got a lot of good a lot of strength. 244 strength, I think it goes up to 300, so it's not bad. Dexterity, just a bit, it's dodge really, innit? 72 to all resistance, max is 80 on this, so yeah, pretty close. Maximum fury, always helps. Damage dealt converted to life, this is very important for farming, because although it's only like 3%, when you're whirlwinding and you got all of your stuff going, it's a lot of damage going on, so it's a lot of life steal if you like. This is what you pay for. Increases the crit hit chance of revenge. You get different ones, like you get frenzy damage by 13%, I think. Wuzzo, my friend, has got 13%, so his costs about 1 million gold. Wait, about a bazillion gold probably. Now go to chest. I think you already know it's a Immortal King. I put in 3 vitality gems instead of strength because look at my health, it's terrible. I don't have any health really. You're supposed to have about 30 as minimum to like survive hits, but I do fine. So 3 pure vitality gems. Armor, mitigation, resistance. The max is 80, so 79. It's like the next best thing. A tiny bit of vitality. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Dexterity, dodge, and a lot of strength. I think the max is, I can't remember the max. I think it's either 200 or 300. I don't know. It's either of them. So if it is 200, it's quite good. And I wanted the set bonus. So, and it looks quite cool. The pants look quite terrible, so, but yeah, it looks cool. Important. And it gave me the set bonus. I think I already mentioned. Okay. These gloves, not great, but they're alright. Intelligence, all that means to a barb is what's it called? Resistances. So it's just resistances. Strength, obviously. A bit of vitality, so may as well have it. Attack speed 6%, I think. Yeah, that's the max. A bit of magic find, really important. Crit hit chance, it's important. Also, more damage. I got some promise of glories for my braces. Wrists even. So a lot of strength, that's important. Dexterity, just dodge. You can get, if you get like dexterity, intelligence, either or, but vitality would be nicer. But the ones with vitality will like an extra 3 million gold, so oops. Max is 80 on resist, so they're close, quite close again with 75. Gold from monsters, it's just gold, magical find, it's great. And crit hit chance, I think the max is 5, so these are mediocre. But I think they cost just under 1 million. No, these was about 500k. So the next ones was 3 million. So I thought, phew. I only had 10k budget, remember? My amulet, I found this in Act 1 of Inferno, so, and it didn't have any monster difficulty because I only just dinged and I had CAC gear on back in the day when the game sucked and it was so hard. But I found this back then. 99% crit hit damage, it's massive, loads. Loads of strength, bit of vitality, bit of resist, it's great really, isn't it? Next, shoulders. I got these earlier on today. A lot of strength. The max is 300, so 268 ain't bad. Dexterity, So yeah, dexterity, dodge, lightning resist helps. Resistance to all elements 75, max is 80, good. Loads of armor and life regen. Armor, remember, just like makes you take less damage. I got my Mempo of Twilight on. This is quite a decent one considering it only cost me 750k. This is a very good one. I think the max attack speed is 11%, but really to get 11% you have to pay millions. So 8%, not too bad. I think the max life percent is 11. I got 11 and a 13 gem in there. I got resist to all elements, 77 out of 80. The max strength is 200, I believe, so 183 isn't bad. And intelligence is resistances. So yeah, that's my gear. Now I've done my build, I've done my gear. Right, let's just go and see if I can get something killed. Show you what it's like.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Longest video ever.
It's been about 12 minutes so far. I've got a limit of 15 minutes, so yeah, cleave. Spamming my cleave, it does next to nothing for damage, but I'm trying to get rage. I sound like what?
It's not like hours.
Ah, the elites are down here. I must hurry up. Otherwise I'm going to lose my Nephilim, and I'm going to lose all my fury. And also we haven't got much time on the recording. We're nearly there. I'm going to pop my god mode. It isn't literally god mode because you can still die in it, but yeah, it does the job. Ah. Trying to not get in the arcane beat. Oh, that was easy. They all healed up as well, so I killed them relatively quick. Yeah, so what I did then was keep up sprint, whirlwind round, and overpower to get my fury back up. I like to smash boxes with my cleave to get my fury. It's also very important. Let's see and get some gold off him. May as well rebuff. Yeah, smash chairs and stuff, get me some fury. Also, you can get legendaries and stuff in boxes, so it's worth destroying them anyway. It's not a high chance, obviously, but yeah. Right, so this is how you do it. Just roll through with sprint on. Keep on going round and round and round. With a wind shear, you never run out of fury, so there's no point in overpowering. But yeah, I would be using overpower to get me my fury back up. So that's basically how it's played. Got you an elite demonstration and a few mobs, so be happy. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it.